Anyway. Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, and welcome back to Amuse Douche. No, actually it's me.
And it was good.
He has returned, but that was actually me doing the voice. He has yet. He's yet to make.
You couldn't tell, could you?
No. In fact, is it me doing it now, or is it? No, it's gone crying. I had it and I lost it.
I'm the Space Quest historian.
Hi. No, I'm the Space Quest historian.
No, I'm the Space Quest historian.
Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian.
Oh God, we've been found out. Nobody's going to be able to.
Yes.
I'm the Space Quest historian.
Hello, I'm IKIFOO.
You son of a bitch! Oh no!
This sounds more Australian, man.
That's gonna be one of those.
And I'm his friend Jesus.
Is all this actually going in the introduction, or are we still just testing?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to find a way to get it in there. But you know what? Let's actually start
going
this.
into the introduction of Amuse Douche.
It's the introduction to something. But yes, we thought we'd look at some of the oddities of past games in picture form and make fun of them relentlessly. I feel like this is one that's really appropriate for our trying times at the moment.
Being alone must be so lonely. You need me. Praise me.
Why is it
I
split
need
screen?
to praise you like I should.
He kind of looks like some dude dressed up, like he thought he was cosplaying as a pharaoh,
The
but he
Swedish
really
flag?
he just wrapped an IKEA flag around his face.
I'm trying to figure out if
another
that's
country
lips or
version
a
of-
mustache.
Uncle Sam.
No, I think those are
I'm
lips.
trying to figure out why it looks like it's on an old CRT television screen in the midst of transitioning from one picture to another.
It really does. And yet the subtitles are on top of that, so it must be
Yeah,
deliberate.
exactly.
It's like 4 or 5 layers in this.
It's
What's going on?
It's a masterpiece. I know that's supposed to be a text box, but it looks like he's submerged up to his nostrils in just foamy, muddy
clouds.
shit.
It kind of looks like a hand pointing in from the
It does.
side.
Oh
in
yeah.
Cloud
yeah.
form.
And also you
that's-
can press
that's
start to
Yes.
to get in on this action.
No, you
to
press
activate the eye
start
of
to praise
eternity.
him.
Press
Praise
start
him.
to press
Praise
start
him.
in the chat.
Praise him.
It's like press X, Jason.
Oh, yes.
Praise him.
Press B
Why
to praise.
is there one of the UFOs from Independence Day movie in the background?
Oh,
Are
gotta
we
put
sure
him
it's that,
somewhere.
or if it's a
It had to
manhunter?
do something after the film wrapped.
Not a manhunter. You know the orbs from manhunter.
Yeah, it could.
It's me collecting dust in the warehouse there to use it for something.
Or it could be like the armor in Starship Troopers, where it just keeps showing up in everything else.
Being alone must be so lonely. You need
I need me. I praise me.
Okay, before it trolls nuts,
Really
let's go on to our next one. I feel we need to inject some drama into this. So, PickledDog, I would very much like to hear you read this.
I
in
think
drama
everyone
way.
would.
Oh, I can't wait.
Mission completed. The aliens' breeding ground has been destroyed, and the last of their flung. The last of their flung? Into timeless space.
What? What is
You must have survived. Congratulations.
Yay.
How about that?
I love the afterthought there.
Yeah.
They're dead, and they will no longer menace. Oh yeah, you're still alive. Cool.
You have survived this awful grammar. Congratulations.
The last of their feces has flung into silence.
I did auto-replace it with dung in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Is timeless space like one of those Arthur C. Clarke conundrums that we can't quite wrap our heads around?
It's like space, but not.
It's like space, but timeless.
You could
Frozen
say.
somehow.
We just need to now go rest our heroes to make it complete.
Yeah.
Anyway, the war was over.
So it's still better than the ending of Wayne.
Oh yeah.
That's not really saying
I had
much.
to
is it?
bring up Ween.
Still disappointing I couldn't kill the twins.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of peculiar ways to have text on screen, why is aliens in all caps?
Because
This would be
Ooh, yeah, let me reread that.
And it's a title drop at the very end.
Mission completed. The aliens' breeding ground.
Words!
Yep.
Words! All right. Moving on. In honor of trolls actually somehow having the time to do something with us, we'll have a look at this one. Now,
the expression on the bird's face just makes it.
who thinks they have the voice for this one?
This happened just earlier today. The exact voice, the exact faces, and probably whatever voice anyone is going to give this.
But it's definitely not the reason you went for IVF.
No.
It's definitely, well,
Is that a Game Boy Color game?
Looks like it.
Yeah. It looks about the palette and resolution, yeah.
Yeah.
why is the chicken so angry about it?
Chicken.
Is that it looks
That's a
like
chicken?
It's a
of some kind.
Pikachu.
Yeah, that's
Looks like a
50-year-old Pikachu.
That's typically was like a Raichu. I'm your
That's
daddy.
a 5 version of Pikachu.
I'm
Oh, sorry, that would be her voice. Daddy.
Nope.
All right, so it's canon. Pikachu is Laura Bo's dad. Good. Got
No,
it.
I was thinking more about
Anime
Dolores
Laura
from Westworld.
Oh,
No,
who would
this
do
is
that?
definitely anime Laura Bow doing some very inappropriate cultural appropriation with the whole headdress thing.
Oh.
But
Oh,
also,
boy.
either that or she just stopped by a Burger King and her
She
head is
would
just
do
really
that
tiny.
though. She would do that though because she's an idiot. She's a bumbling idiot. I love her so much.
Why? Also, why does Pikachu chicken thing have a cape or what is going on?
Oh, those are his
I think
ears.
his beard exploded.
Yeah, that's his ears.
Yeah.
Or is he strapped to a kite? What is happening?
No,
There's
it's
some
his
weird
ear.
weird thing on the side of his arm.
He's ready to fuck you.
Mouth.
Well, with that nonsense thoroughly taken care of, with no questions lingering, let's get a bit deeper. Let's get philosophical, if you will.
That was the reason we did IVF.
Philosophy.
Oh,
Oh.
well,
Oh
I do
my.
too, my friend.
I know a great way to make a fuck. I mean a
Wait,
buck.
what option
How much
is?
is life worth?
Proposition.
Proposition.
But how much is life worth?
I mean, I found
don't know.
this huge dagger outside. I will
let's
commit
see.
seppuku in front of you. How much is life worth?
No, I mean, what is Lana Channel Waves?
I'll give you 20
I have
bucks
so
if you
many
commit
questions.
seppuku. I have
Can you
lost no money.
proposition? Can you proposition
Dream
a
child?
dream
What is
child?
anything?
Are you gonna take him out back?
Moving swiftly on.
Yeah,
Life
that's how you make a
No.
buck.
Life is
I think I just want to
$2
leave
anymore.
bar.
No, you make a buck when you get a buck and a female deer. And
Moving on.
You know, when a bar owner and a desperate rogue really love each other,
Wait, just think about it. Resulka, if you could give voice to this one.
yes, please.
The cow isn't anywhere. He's inside my mind.
What am I even looking at? Is that?
And what is that thing in the foreground?
Yeah, what is that? I thought for a second it was a mouse that had been nailed to a wall, but
I think that's just some fancy ball
Mouse
design.
Jesus.
it looks like someone crucified a
Symbol
mouse.
cord?
Look, it looks like the
It's-
chest and crotch piece of a suit of armor.
Yeah, that's been attached to like a tower.
Crest.
Intriguing. That makes Grandma hot. I mean, what?
Oh.
But never mind that. What's with the character portrait?
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
even realize that was a
Yeah,
character.
Oh, I can
That
see
is
the
kinda-
face.
Is that it
I
in the
thought it was
bottom
a
right as well?
lettuce.
That's not a
Is that
face.
slightly top down? Are you getting like? Is that cleavage?
No, I can see the eyes and the mouth
Where?
in the middle.
Oh, okay, I can see them now.
I think, Resulka, I think you're just seeing cleavage lines where none
Oh.
It's
exist.
just a bit of green covering their eyes, around
So
their eyes.
the
What
thing
is
that I
that?
thought, the thing I thought was a cleavage might be a nose or a mouth.
That is some expert level
Hey, cleavage.
portrait making. Why are they just climbing out one of the pods from Invasion of the Body Snatchers, or what? Is that
I
why
have
the
no
cow is
idea.
in mine?
Well, with your minds thoroughly blown, and assuming
Uh-huh.
nobody has anything to add,
No.
we can move on to some just general life advice that
Okay.
all of us can appreciate.
Try wine and sell vinegar.
Ah, yes, the most well-known
Level-
in the code.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it gets
so
you
the- what's
32
it called?
credits. Can he knock it?
And it takes you to level -4.
Oh, but I didn't
Cry
even notice
vinegar
that.
and sell wine.
I think the level -4 represents his dance moves. but-
Oh, this is the 4th level of hell where you cry wine and sell vinegar. I got it.
And dab.
Circle.
Yeah.
Oh God, he is dabbing, isn't he?
Everybody dabs.
Yeah.
I'm
Everybody
sorry. I'm sorry I brought this upon you. I know not what I do.
Why is he in the middle of the water? Did someone just yeet him into the river and he just dabbed his way into the horizon?
I can't
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
of
it
any
turns out it's actually
situation where
vinegar.
that would come up. Using people, specifically children, into a river. Why would you even talk about that?
I don't know. Insert GIF here.
And to top it all off, just some outright madness.
It's the same game too.
Kids,
And that's why trolls did IVF.
yes,
No, this is trolls after IVF.
Ah.
Oh,
I suddenly remembered I have a corkscrew for a dick. What?
You've got
Hey,
drill
baby, you
for a
wanna
dick.
get
A drill. Yeah, drill.
You want me to drill you?
I like that.
Ah.
Clearly, he would have been there for a long. What's this? Like,
This is what a drill.
It's not a drill.
This is a drill.
this is a
I don't know why
drill,
he's
man.
southern all of a sudden. Why is there 5 credits but 0 credit?
There'd be 2 people playing. Ooh.
You have a note.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
I always
stop
knew
button,
Duke
but only
Nukem
one
Oh,
credit.
I
I
see.
never suspected that.
I think
it
this
okay to
represents
fail
the
that?
fertility of the 2 people in the baby making process. One of them
Yes.
has 5 credits, the other
5 credits?
has spent all theirs on a
There's
drill.
no credit.
What game is this from?
I have no idea.
You think anyone's ever cosplayed this?
I so hope not.
Probably, but not in tribute to the game.
Wait, is he wearing one sock or is that just shading? Like
No,
he-
that's
Aesthetic
shading.
shading.
he
That's
came
the
out
back
of
of
the
his
shower
neck.
just wearing one tan sock and a huge drill for a cock.
I thought you were suggesting that was a sock, what was on his cock.
You
I
can't go
meant-
into the shower like that. It'll get rusty.
Maybe for a horse.
Honestly, this Guile cosplay would make Street Fighter a lot more interesting.
Sonic Boom indeed.
Save the planet from disaster. That's a completely different Sonic Boom, I realize. And I don't care,
Yeah.
because we're done. We are done with this endeavor. There may be more, there may be even less somehow. I don't know how that happens, but the future is uncertain. Apart from the future of Yar, which is, well, stuff like this. Haven't you been
We're
paying
here?
attention?
I'm so glad I decided to have kids instead of this.
Oh.
No, I'm not. I love you guys so much.
Look, I shot
No,
my
come
load with
look at
the
my
last
drill.
picture of the first time I took over, and that was... I should have saved that one a little longer.
Poor choice of words.
Okay, I shouldn't
all,
have
we're looking at what
ejaculated
we're
that
looking at.
picture last time.
The day you woke up to find that your penis had become a giant drill was the most traumatic day of your life. For me, it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday.
Oh, round of applause.
It's already
Like I
been
said,
passed in
that's
the
all.
future.
Bye! Oh, shit, I've cut somebody off. Shit, fuck. Damn, this was going so well. Ah, my world is collapsing.
Gotta pee.
Ah,
Gotta pee.
gotta be.
This was
Steve.
this was good. I missed this.
Oh, that was fun.
What is this? Why?